What's up, guys? How's it going? We are back with another unboxing showcase review. I am back doing our Banpresto statues because here we have the Amazing Heroes line by My Hero Academia. This is volume 11. We have Tamaki. My goodness, he is an incredible character. Love seeing what he's capable of doing, especially during that story arc where he was first introduced, which is amazing.
UA High third year and member of the Big Three, Tamaki Amajiki. Quirk, Manifest. His body can take on characteristics of whatever he eats. He got the tentacles from Takoyaki, that rockin' hand from Clam Preserves, and the wings and claws from a helping of fried chicken.
I am glad to actually have this actual figure slash statue. Very excited to open it up and check it all out. It is a much bigger box than your typical Banpresto Amazing Heroes box, so it's probably just because of the way his stance is, because you know, with the Amazing Heroes line, it is a much more dynamic pose than the other lines that they have to offer. So very excited. Let's take a look. This is the box, of course. Spinning around, we have the back of the box that actually shows more of an actual wider out version of what it should look like, and of course on the front of the box, much better close-up look. So let's take them off this rotating base and unbox it. So as you guys know, if you've seen my unboxing showcase reviews, you will actually see what this looks like inside the box. It actually comes encased in a cardboard wrap, so that way no damage can be harmed to it, which is actually a really good thing. I don't know why it's so difficult to get this out right now. It is protected with plastic on the inside as well, so you will see here, like so. There you go. It is something where you may have to put it together, and that is how the statues are. When you have to put them together, just because they are much bigger than they are than what you see in the box, which isn't a bad thing. So yes, we see here there are several pieces. We have the bottom, the top, and we have the stand. So 3 pieces all together. Let's unwrap it. All right, guys, we actually have 3 pieces. Like I said, we do have first the stand, in which of course they have some pegs for the feet. We have the bottom part of the body, which of course is the legs, in which case we have him in more standed out, like in a fighting stance right now. But there you have that. Can it stand on its own? Oh, it actually could stand on its own, so that's not too bad. And then we have the torso part with the remaining top, and you can see much of the detail right off the bat. We do have the peg hole for the lower torso, and there is the peg for the legs, in which we are going to put it together. And as you see, very, very simple. The shapes are very identifiable for you to insert it properly. I mean, where else is it going to go if you only have 2 pieces? So let's just get that in there, and it is a nice snug fit, as Banpresto is normally used for, known for, but it is in there. And let's get these pegs onto his feet so we have a proper footing. And I hope I have this in the right pegs. Nope, this is why you could tell. So the pegs, one is smaller than the other, so that will make it make you realize why it's not fitting properly. So there's one, and there is the other, and just press firmly and it should be good to go. It is very snug, so just be careful. Sometimes you don't want the pegs to break off, and I mean, it's never happened to me before with Banpresto statues, but you don't want to take that chance or risk. But there you go, it's actually in there. So there we have Tamaki, and I'm gonna put him right on that base so we could go over it. All right, guys, there is Tamaki, all in a nice fighting pose. Love the dynamicism in these Amazing Heroes line of My Hero Academia. Really, really enjoy it. So this is incredible the way he is sculpted as well. So let's just pick him up and you guys can actually take a look now. So what I'm gonna point out is really like the sculpt. Paint overall is very, very clean. There are maybe a splash or a blemish here and there, which isn't too bad for Banpresto, but they're pretty good at, you know, a very clean application of paint. Where you see here, like I will identify it, there is like a black dot right here at the toe, meaning this was probably all black plastic or PVC, and of course there's a smudge of the skin tone color that was removed. There's a black blemish right here on the nail right there. There's a little bleed of gold right there from the arm braces. Outside of that, I don't see much of anything. This might be some glue, I don't know. So that's unfortunate right there. It's small, but you don't want that. And I do see like a little pink. I don't know where that came from, but there is a little pink there. No idea why. Oh well, regardless, sculpt wise. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Dynamicism. I love the way that, you know, they're always posed. So you have like some good stress lines in the clothing of the character, makes it look very, very nice. So and there's actually some tone in this white. It's not just all white. There is a little bit of a wash where you can tell, and you can tell the difference because there's white in his skirt piece and it's gray on for his cape and hood. So not too bad. And we have this purple vest with some gold buckles, so that's actually painted very nicely. You can see how the belt and the legs make the pouches like stand out a little bit more. He's got an all black shirt with some shoulder pads, and the gold trim actually works very well with the contrast. And look, the brown belts with the gold buckles, nicely done. And when it comes to his face, take a look at that. Very well painted. Even like the mask part, because this is like a clear plastic over his eyes, so you could actually see that reflection, which makes it awesome. Hair is sculpted very nicely as well and painted. It's only one color, so there's not a lot of like wash to help bring out some of the depth into it, but when it comes to lighting, the shadows actually help that out as well. And we see with the cape is all sculpted as it was flowing, so it actually helps out with that dynamicism. But everything looks great. Oh, even with the mouth, there is some depth in the mouth, so it's not just like a painted on mouth. It's actually sculpted right there with the teeth, so it looks great. And let's put them back on the rotating base. There you go. Okay, and just for comparison, here we have Bakugo. He's a much more elevated state considering the pose that he is in, but I think it still works out pretty well in regards to like scale and size. Now here is Tenya. Now Tenya, of course, is also elevated considering his pose, so I'm just going to lift this up a bit. He is going to be much taller, not necessarily in the scale, but just because of the posing, because of that huge kick that he's doing. So that's what he is when you compare next to him. And here we have him next to Mirio. Why not? Because this is one of his friends right here. And Mirio is in a more, in a much better dynamic pose considering he's kind of in flight ready to kick. And here we have him next to All Might. He's more in a charging pose, but if he were to stand upright, he's going to be much taller than Tamaki. So I think the scale and everything goes very, very well with the way the Amazing Heroes line is made. So always just a quick review with these statues because they're always just a beautiful thing. There's really, you can't really do much more than that because there's no articulation. It's just a lovely statue. But there you guys have it. This is Tamaki from My Hero Academia with the Banpresto Amazing Heroes line. This is volume number 11. So this is the 11th figure that they have in this line. What do you guys think? I love it. I love the anime. Anime is one of my favorite animes that I've been watching. But I would like to know what you guys think. So make sure you leave a comment below. Make sure you hit a like. Make sure you subscribe just to keep up with the toy hunt videos that I've been doing, as well as my unboxing showcases reviews. But thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate your time in watching my videos. I hope to hear from you soon. I hope to see you on the next hunt.